Hey, what's up, Spirit Fam? Welcome to Spirit Love, where we make spirituality easy and simple. I'm here with my good friend Shayon, man. Second time around. How you doing, man?
Amazing, brother.
Awesome. Glad to have him on the vlog. So today we're going to talk about how to understand the 4 concepts of distinguishing whether you're an old soul or not. So let's get right into it. Let's go into number 1.
So number 1 is you feel out of place wherever you are. If you consider yourself an old soul, let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever felt like, you were born in a different time period? Like you wish you were born maybe in the 60s or the 20s or the 1800s, like you don't belong here? Or you go to a party or a different event and you're just thinking like, what are these people talking about? Like it does not appeal to me at all. You'd rather just stay in your own room and just read some books or do something else. You feel out of place everywhere you go.
And I think this has a lot to do with the fact that typically we think at a higher conscious level. If you're an old soul, you think beyond just the stereotypical norms of what a typical conversation should be. So you're concerned about different political issues, different community issues, different issues that most people don't want to talk about or think about. Let's go ahead and get into number 2.
You think at a very high level, and as an old soul, the things that you're thinking about is not, like, oh, let's think about the sports or, some other mainstream news, what everyone's talking about. You would much rather talking about, children dying around the world or an issue or social cause, social justice. You want to make sure that you've left this world a better place than it was before you came.
Exactly. I think old souls typically like to think on a broader level where they have a higher consciousness within understanding their community, understanding their environment, and broadening the horizons within emotional quotient and understanding how to have deeper conversations. Get to number 3. With old souls, you typically have a familiarity within people you just met or places that you've never been to before. A lot of times when you're an old soul, you have a deep connection towards your past lives. And when you have this deep connection, you connect it with the present day. So you go someplace you've never been to before and start feeling familiar with it and start feeling like this is a place that's extremely recognizable, almost like a deja vu experience. And a lot of this has to do with your connections to your past lifetimes and living in different origins and areas. Also within an old soul, a lot of times you'll meet someone new that you've never met before and feel like you have a deep connection towards that person. And a lot has to do again with the past lifetimes where you've experienced so many different people and have had developed connections beyond just your present day connections. So those old connections you've had during past lifetimes really connect to your present day interactions.
Oh yeah. So whenever you meet a person and it feels like I've known you from somewhere before, sometimes you meet someone, you'll be like, I don't like you. Or the opposite, like, I really like your energy. There's something there. Really look into yourself. Your intuition is telling you something. And the same thing applies to a place,
Exactly. Let's get into number 4. You naturally have a very nurturing spirit as an old soul. A lot of times within old souls, again, you delve into those deep connections from past lifetimes as both mothers, fathers, grandfathers, and grandmothers. And those experiences, having those nurturing attributes stay with you in the present day. So within your friendships, you'll have a nurturing spirit of your friends where you want them to develop their personal growth and enhance their goals in life. And that's something that you really appreciate within both yourself and your friendships with others. You love taking care and being appreciative of and being nurturing towards people that are close to you in your lifetime. And that's a very amazing quality of an old soul.
Yeah, Alexander, that's an amazing point. I think what makes someone so nurturing and loving and kind, empathetic, it's like because an old soul has been through so much trauma, suffering, and pain, anguish, that naturally they do not want anyone else to go through that. So as an old soul, that's why they take on these archetypes of the nurturer, the caregiver, and just to show that they can help others along the way. It's a very evolved spiritual trait to have.
Exactly. So those are our top 4 steps in terms of understanding if you're an old soul or not. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining us on this vlog. I really appreciate Shayon for being on here, man.
Thank you.
To find us out further, please click on the links below so you can find out Shayon's page as well as more about me on my page. And also, you can support me on Patreon because I could really use the support since I'm a new YouTuber. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Namaste.
What's up, Alex?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
Amazing.
Awesome. So we're just running through these videos right now, trying to do this again. Hey, what's up, Spirit Fam? Welcome to Spirit Love, where we make spirituality easy and simple. I'm with my good friend Shayon for the second time around. Let them move in the video. How you doing, man?
Likewise.
Likewise.
Wait, what did you say before?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, how you doing, man? Okay.
You're like, likewise. Number 2.
What was number 2?